Fortnite is far past its prime, and anyone who says otherwise is likely still emoting in their middle school cafeteria. It's kind of funny how as the game's story progresses and Epic Games continues to collaborate with massive brands, players leave, but as soon as they introduce an old, lower quality map with some vaguely nostalgic loot, everyone gets back on. The issue is, I really can't blame the players. OG Fortnite is more fun. The current game is Robloxified and mostly unplayable, and the nostalgia of that old map with those old items is really hard to beat. But there's also something to be said about Epic's laziness. Why are they releasing an old map that they already have on hand instead of learning from their past success and improving on the current map? The answer, as always, is money. Fortnite has had more brand sponsorships than any game I can think of. Their last season literally just turned the game into a massive Marvel advertisement, and I think that's why they keep their maps unnecessarily big and extremely bland. I promise this will all link back to OG Fortnite, just give me a second. Epic Games, at the end of the day, is trying to juice as much money as possible out of their biggest game, through everything from in-game cosmetics of fan-favorite characters to insane POIs and items in the game itself. I'd wager that the reason they make the map so big is to keep their options open for massive new sponsored POIs and game-breaking items that require space to be used. This would certainly explain why some seasons have had maps equivalent to a Minecraft super flat world. They couldn't find a good sponsor, so they filled all of the empty sponsor POIs with nothing. But how does this affect their release of OG? Well, for starters, almost no one likes the sponsored content, especially not competitive players. I basically never touch this game anymore, yet I still see complaints all over social media about new items after every release. I think that OG Fortnite is a way to get back in players' good graces before dumping the latest and greatest anime death beam into ranked, and it seems like it actually works. Since releasing OG, their player counts have skyrocketed, and I'd bet that a good number of those players will stay even after the game mode loses its charm. Then Epic can gradually run those players back to insanity with marketing bullshit until the next big release and big advertising campaign of Fortnite OG. The crazy part is, Epic Games hardly does any real work to release the game mode. It's as simple as taking the old version of the game that they've already reconstructed for release and dropping it into the next patch. Upkeep is minimal because people expect glitches in an older version, and they're just telling the same exact story as before with each new OG season. Epic can just sit back and watch their numbers soar. As of writing this, OG Fortnite by itself has the same number of players as Battle Royale, Zero Build, Reload, Battle Royale Ranked, Zero Build Ranked, and Reload Ranked combined. It's honestly a diabolical marketing strategy, but it'll clearly continue working as long as players want the old game back. I think Epic Games has realized that people are never going to like their game again, so they might as well just lean on that hatred with sponsorships as much as possible to keep the cash flowing. Unfortunately for everyone involved, this will likely just end up killing the core game even more. As players siphon to the OG game mode, the main Battle Royale will be filled with even more bots and eventually become completely unplayable. Will you be playing Fortnite OG? I actually will. Going back to the 2017 era of gaming is super fun, and I think that Fortnite is one of the few games that has the capacity to turn the clock back without creating a game mode that feels terrible to play. But I guess the real questions are, will you be buying cosmetics? Will you get the battle pass? Will you be one of the many who continue to play after OG is eventually ruined? Because I know I'm not returning to that shit.